Business owners surveyed, actually 7 out of 10 think exiting means getting out completely. And for the most part, especially if it's going up to a strategic or family office, private equity, and I'm buying somebody's business or one of those entities, you're not leaving. There's culture, there's a bridge of information that has to be, you're going to be involved with that business for 12 to 24 months plus, right? But 7 out of 10 of those business owners, they're in their mind, I'm going to retire, I'm going to sell my business, I'm going to pasture. And they actually think it means getting out. And that couldn't be any further from the truth, right? That's one example. Another example, and this is sad, but it's true, and we cloak things in reality. 4 out of 5 business owners that want their kids to take over, not 4 out of 5, but of the business owners that want their children to take over, 4 out of 5 children want nothing to do with the business. And they're currently working with their parents, fathers, uncles, or whomever. And that's a rude awakening when they go, I'm thinking of exiting, and the kids don't have the heart to tell them that they don't want it until they go through a process. And then all of a sudden they have that realistic conversation in the corner. Dad, I want nothing to do with this. And sadly, I joke about this, and it's funny, but it's not so funny to the owner. You know, kids today, whether they're our age or younger, they want to get wealthy the old-fashioned way, you know, inherit it.
Yeah.
Right? And so sell it, Dad, sell it, Mom, and then we'll figure out what to do post. So those are some examples that are going on. There's other things like, hey, I want my children to be involved, but I don't know if they can run the business. Do you have any? Can you help me? I want to sell the business, but there's some family members, and I know they're not going to make the cut. What's the best way to do this? Or, you know, hey, I really love the people that built this business, and I don't want to leave them short-shafted and just sell them to a private equity firm, and which basically rent companies for purposes rendered. They're not doing it unethically or immorally. It's just their process, their business model. Is there a solution? And maybe an ESOP might work in that situation, right? So there's a plethora of things, and I think where we come in working with people like you or attorneys or accountants, no matter how good you are at your skill set, we're the ones that can provide different optionality that you're not going to provide, the CPA is not going to provide, the attorney is not going to provide, maybe in hearsay, right? Maybe just in conversation, but more case studies per example. If I sold 15 HVAC companies, all the same size, here's what's happening. Every one of them has a desirable outcome. So therefore the process is the same, the timeline's the same, but each outcome is completely different.